We got special guests in the house. Yeah, shrimp. Those are shrimp. Look, red one like you. Oh, for the tank,
You're good with water because you're from the water, right?
Well, this is not a Mondo Duke. One.
Hey Rod! Hey Rod! Mike's here.
Mike who?
Mike Jones!
Alright, let's go check it out. What is he here for?
Not for real though. Mike's here. It's Saturday.
Oh, for the tank. Oh, I already forgot my days. What's up, guys? Much love. My days are, you know, wife, dogs, pets everywhere, you know?
Dragonstone, some aqua soil, filter.
So if for people at home that never done this, let's talk about this. So for the plants to grow, they need something like this.
Plants that go in the substrate, yes. This is what, not all plants need it, but it's good and it helps the plants, you know, grow and develop. It has all the nutrients they need.
And it helps for shrimp as well.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
It stabilizes the water.
So we got that.
Yep.
We got, what type of
These
plant
are all
is
different
this?
plants. That, honestly, it's the first time I ever saw
It looks like the grass outside.
Yeah, it's called a Mondo plant.
Mondo plant.
Well,
this is not a Mondo Duke. Alright.
I bought it because it was funny.
Well, the name,
It's a
okay.
funny name. I literally never saw it before, but I had to buy it because it's called a Mondo plant. These are just some floating, I think this is, I don't know if this is miniature water lettuce or what, but it was some floating plant. It's got some nice roots.
So this costs $4?
$1 each. So I bought 4
business.
This stuff grows like crazy too. If you want to make a killing, set up one of your totes with that stuff in it.
We should
Yeah.
start selling plants here. Alright.
We got some big
Oh,
job
you went all out, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing this legit.
Alright. I wanna see how it looks after. We do like a secret
Do an unveil.
Yeah. So these are Java, right? You said?
Yeah, these don't actually go in the substrate. These get like attached to rocks and stuff.
So that was always a question I had. How do you attach a plant to the rock?
There's a couple ways. You could super glue it. You could also just tie it to the rock or the driftwood or however, you know.
Okay.
Whatever.
So how are you gonna do it?
Well, with these, see how this is very porous. It's got these big holes and everything in it.
So you just shove them in there?
So you could literally shove them in. These rocks are going to be kind of like together like this too, so you could like cram them between the rock.
Okay.
However, you could stick them in. You know, as long as they're not planted, they could literally just float in the tank too.
Okay.
So we got these.
So we got these rocks, and they're called what?
This is Dragonstone.
Dragonstone. Okay.
Yeah. This is another plant. This is just like a background plant. This is a type of hygrophila. I forget exactly what it's called, but
some rare stuff going on.
it's gonna go on the back. Yeah. I think you're gonna.
What does it say again? Hydroxycut?
It's a type of hygrophila.
Okay, I can't even say
Yeah, it's a very hardy like background plant.
that. Okay.
And then we got different types of shrimp here.
Ooh, I want to see that.
So I got a little variety here for you. So that's the special fish.
We leave the special.
We'll leave that
fish
for last.
Okay.
So we got 4 different color shrimp. We got yellow, blue, red, and green. And people call this a skittle tank. All different types of colored shrimp.
Oh, really?
It looks like a bunch of Skittles.
Well, you did mention that you're gonna build it for Ryan, so it's kind of cool, like skittle tanks. Okay.
Yeah. So these.
See that? Can you see the little shrimp in there?
So we got the colorful ones for Ryan here. So this will keep him busy. We'll just keep that in there for now.
Okay.
And then
So,
yeah.
Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
I just have a bunch of questions because I've never done this before. When you set up, we can get our water, put them in, and the fish can be in right away. The fish and shrimp.
Yeah, these shrimp. These are Neocaridina shrimp.
Okay.
So they're pretty like
Hardy.
they're like bettas, you know, like
Okay.
they're so bred like crazy that they're just accustomed. You can put them in like whatever water you have for the most part.
Okay. Well, water here should be the same as the store there. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
This is the secret fish.
That's the
Okay.
secret
So we
fish.
leave that for last. We don't
Yeah.
show that.
So yeah, this is pretty much what we have to work with. I would have gotten a piece of driftwood or something, but
No drift. Maybe I'll find one here in the store.
If
Yeah,
you have
I'll go look for some.
yeah, if you have one.
And this is how we're gonna do the filter.
That's the filter, yeah. It's just a very tiny submersible filter. And actually, I'll show you. It looks bigger than it actually is because the box is huge.
We all know about that.
Whoop.
Oh yeah, that's very
It's
small.
tiny. So it's easy to conceal. And it's got a spray bar so you could
add the
point
spray
it
bar to it.
Yeah, whatever direction and create surface agitation.
So when you
whatever.
sell this, it comes with all that stuff, or they can purchase as well on your website?
So right now I'm selling just the stands
Mhm.
because like these glass vases and bowls are like really hard to get right now because the shipping costs and everything.
Right.
So I'm hoping to get these in stock at some point. I'm working on it right now. So right now I just have the stands for sale. A lot like these you could mostly like find at like a craft store like Michael's or like Home Goods and stuff. I'd like to sell it all as a kit.
Right. Because
eventually.
that, for me, like a busy person too, would probably be like, listen, I want to buy it all at once and do it all together at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, so if you could display that for customers, I think it would be good too.
Yeah.
Because I don't have the time to be like, oh, let me get the shrimp here, the plant there, you know, this somewhere else. I want to find a place where I can buy all in one place.
Yeah, and just order it all at once. And that's why I kind of wanted to set you up with the shrimp too. And this light it's all built all in one. It's got a timer built in, dimmer. So you can literally just plug this in. You don't have to turn the lights on or off.
You do it on your own.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can kind of like raise a little bit. It's got a little bit of an adjustment.
Okay.
And the shrimp are going to clean up the algae and clean up all the
I
dirt.
can't wait to see what.
So this is going to be low maintenance because I know you're a busy guy.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, look at it out.
Ryan takes a lot of time.
And Ryan too. That's yeah.
So that'll be his tank. We can set it up. How about do this? I want to see after, because I see it now. I want to see it after.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go do my water changes. You run the show. Film on your channel, our channel. Guys, this is Mike from Zen Aqua. If you like this type of stuff, which I don't do that stuff, I actually want to learn. Follow him on his channel. What's your YouTube channel? I'm trying to push him hard. I want to push you hard.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's Zen Aqua. That's
Zen
it,
Aqua.
just Zen Aqua. Yep.
Okay.
We'll
And the
link that,
website?
ZenAquaDisplays.com. And I'll on my video I'll put a link in the description for the website. These actually just became available. Not in like every single like customization, because these are going to be fully customizable. So you could choose the finish, you could choose how big you want it, you could choose the light, you could choose everything, the dimmer, the timer, whatever you want. Yeah. So these are going to be fully customizable. So you get to choose the finish, choose the light, choose everything, and spec it out however you want. I'm trying to keep it lower price because a lot of the custom stuff I make is higher price. What I found from doing the shows. So these are going to start the smaller ones at like $39.99, and they're going to go up from there.
This is gonna be free, right?
Wait, was that part of the deal? All right, I can't say no. I can't say no to that. You're a hustler.
I gotta buy diapers, you know.
Yeah.
All right. You don't have that yet. You don't have that problem yet.
Yeah, no. Luckily, I could eat the cost of this. So I'm gonna do Rod a favor.
I'll save the money for diapers then.
He's doing me a huge favor.
But all jokes apart, let me ask you a question. If somebody wants to buy something like this, but they have questions, what's the best way to reach you?
You could just DM me on Instagram or message me on
New
Facebook.
generation, bro, just DM me on Instagram.
Or you can shoot me an email, info@zen.
For the older folks like me, you know.
Yeah, so you can email. Yeah, that's right. My email's on the website, so you could just message me on the website or on Instagram, Facebook, whatever.
All right. So let's do that. You guys stay here, do your thing. If you need water, I have filtered water. Do whatever you need to do. If you want to put some music on, whatever.
Yeah,
It's your show. You're on it. I got to do some water changes and clean some diapers.
All right.
I'll see you guys later.
We're setting up the Predatory Fins micro monster tank now. And the fish that Rod was questioning, or that I was kind of hiding from him, it's a little micro predator. So I felt like I couldn't just put little shrimp in a tank at Predatory Fins and call it my own. I had to give it a little Predatory Fins flair. We're gonna start here. Like when you're aquascaping, there's not really a right way to do it. Like I'm a very simple person. I like easy maintenance. I don't like to do a lot of work. I'm very lazy when it comes to fish keeping. So this is basically just an aqua soil. This is for planting. Most aquatic plants will be fine in this stuff. This is just a basic fluval. This is probably the most common stuff to see at the pet store. There are better ones out there. A lot of times they're more expensive and you have to order them and stuff like that. But basically, we're gonna start with some of this stuff, and then we're gonna kind of like just work the hardscape around it. And actually, I was nice enough to get a couple of pieces of Rod's wood right here. Driftwood, that is.
The silent pause.
So we're gonna put those in the tank. We'll still use some of the pieces of rock here. And this is just some stuff I brought from my house. This is just some pool filter sand, some little pebbles just to finish everything off. And what I've found is when you're aquascaping, some people like, the biggest thing, and I didn't notice this until I actually started getting really into it, is the biggest difference maker, in my opinion, is like the perception of depth in an aquarium. So like, when you're trying to make a really nice like aesthetic tank, you know, like when the back is sloped down, or when you got like an uneven terrain and different colors and stuff like that, it really makes it look more natural and look really good, as opposed to just like a flat regular substrate. So we're gonna start by just putting a little bit of this in the back, and then we kind of just want to get an idea of where the driftwood and the rocks are going to be going. So we'll start with this down here. We'll find what pieces of rock we want to use, and we could actually even break this up. This is dragonstone. Some of you monster fish keepers might know what this is. This breaks apart really easily because it's got these holes in it. You could break this apart. I got a bunch of smaller pieces in here, so hopefully we could work with what we have. Like I said, there's not really a right way to do it. You kind of just put it together however you like. So this is the arrangement I kind of came up with, and I like doing cool, you know, cool things with wood. I don't like just plopping it right in the middle. So as you see, I kind of like combine the two pieces. We got like this nice little curve right in the middle, and this piece of wood comes out. So what's gonna happen is the shrimp are probably just gonna hang out right in the middle of the wood here once the light's on. That's what I'm hoping, at least. And then once we could, you know, plant this and put all the plants in here, we could even get plants coming out of the top of the tank if we really want. So I like that. Let's kind of start figuring out where these rocks are gonna go here. And again, these are dragonstone. These are pretty common and they look cool. They're easy to plant plants in. So we'll just kind of play around with this and we'll see what arrangement we could go for.
I'm just gonna step in for Rod real quick too. So be sure to go check out their full video, because some of the tips and tricks that Mike has might be in his video and not ours. So
ooh, I might pull a sneaky on you.
Might want to go check it out. Sneaky, sneaky.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour a little bit more substrate because I want something to prop the rock up on. And all this stuff, you know, you can always rearrange it once it's in the tank. So we'll do a little bit like that. And I'm trying to keep this more to the back because that's where most of the plants are gonna be. Yeah, kind of like that there, because then we could plant a plant in this pocket here and fill that in. And again, if it doesn't look like it fits 100% perfectly, that doesn't really matter because we could always fill it in with more substrate and stuff. All right, so I'm gonna keep the rocks to where they are right now. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start putting the sand in. And this is just regular pool filter sand. A lot of people get scammed at the pet store buying sand. They'll charge you like 10 bucks for a bag that's like 5 times smaller than this, but I think this was only like 8 bucks at Home Depot. Don't get scammed at the pet store. That's like my biggest pet peeve, is overpaying for stuff. This is just regular pool filter sand. You see it's like the granules are all different sizes, so it looks really natural. It's got different colors and stuff. So we're just gonna put that in the front, create a little separation. And we want to keep it a little shallow. We don't want it to be too high. So maybe build it up a little bit more on the sides and in the middle, kind of like around here. See, now we're creating like a separation. It's as simple as that. Like, that's pretty much mostly the hardscape. You know, it might change, like put a couple little rocks or move them around, put a couple new ones in here and there, and this is all stuff we bought at the pet store. It's not like some crazy, like sophisticated aquascape with like crazy aqua soil and like CO2 and stuff. So next thing what I want to do is I'm going to work on the background plants, and this is, I forget exactly what the name of this is. Like some sort of hygrophila. And this is gonna be a good background plant that's gonna take up the whole back of the tank. And this stuff, we're just gonna pluck it right into the substrate. You know, plants are really confusing. There's so many different names and there's so many different types, but it's like, I just go to the store and buy what I want. It's just like, get me that one, get me that one, get me that one.
Oh, well, I say for our people here, we'll send them over your way to finish watching you put these plants in. And then I'll help you. I'll go get some water and stuff ready.
True.
And then we almost go get the big man.
Yeah, and you're good with water because you're from the water, right?
Straight from it.
Yeah,
that's right. You see, he remembers.
So you got the good stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll leave you guys to it.
We got pretty much the general hardscape and the planting done.
Check this out.
I think it came out pretty good. We could always rearrange some stuff once it's already filled up. You know, things change once the water's in it. Looks a little different. Get out, Koi.
All right. I'm out. Let me know.
All right, I'll come scoop you out from the pond when it's all done.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, so I've summoned Koi Neck back in so I can show you guys how everything's going, and I guess this is the unofficial unveil because Rod's not here yet, so I'm gonna give you guys the sneak peek, and then we're gonna put the fish in, and then we'll call Rod in. So if you wanna hit the lights off.
Wow.
How's that look?
That's so awesome.
Cool.
So awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, you can see once it's all together and the plants are in, it looks a lot better. And the cool part about the light, everything's built into it. This is an option, so you could choose the brightness if you want it bright, if you want it dimmer, if you're having allergy problems. It's got a timer, so it's less maintenance for Rod having to turn the light on and off.
Come on, everybody. We got special guests in the house. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
That's actually pretty cool, dude.
Thank you, thank you.
That looks nice. I like it.
Thank you. You see all the shrimp swimming around, all the different colors?
Skittle shrimps?
Yeah.
Yep. All the different color shrimp.
That is actually really cool.
Yeah.
It looks like a whole an area of like a river, you know, and like a natural
riverbed?
environment. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, I like the way that you decorated the plants and the wood.
Yeah,
Escape.
yeah. I like
Yeah.
to create like a whole like environment. And the secret fish that I was hiding from you,
I was looking for him.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's-
he's not there.
he's really tiny. Oh, he's hiding right back here. I don't know if you could see him. It's a tiger baddis.
Oh, I see it. Right,
Yeah,
all
you
the way
see
back
him?
here. Okay.
Yeah, I just put him in, so he's a little intimidated, but he'll come out. But when they color up, they have a nice, really like black, like deep black and deep red coloration. And they're true micro predators. They'll only take live food.
Really?
Yeah. So that's your specialty.
I'm just kidding. All right. So
So-
how do I feed him? Like the shrimp?
I don't know. You gotta go catch your own food somehow. I don't know. That's not my job.
Koi neck.
On it.
But that's no, bro. That looks great. Yeah, I love the entire setup with the light,
Oh, I never saw green
and then you
shrimp before.
can dim it, right? You said.
Yeah. So this has got a dimmable option here. So you see that's lighter, and then you could go dimmer. So you could choose pretty much like what brightness you want. And then this is a timer. So we'll put it on. That's 8 hours. So from right now until 8 hours from now, it'll be on, and then it'll turn itself off. So it's basically like no maintenance.
That is awesome.
Super
Yeah.
cool.
And eventually the shrimp will breed and then grow and then
Yeah.
I think they last what 2 years.
They're usually like 2 to 3 year lifespan. They'll breed, they'll have tons of babies, and these are all the same shrimp species. So they'll interbreed with each other, and the baddis will actually eat the baby shrimp. So
That's
I
why
kind
his
of
name
got
is-
you covered there.
That's why his name is Gaddis, right?
Yeah. And then I'll also get you a little micro worm culture that you could just sprig in there every once in a while, and then he'll eat the worms and stuff.
Dude, that looks great, man. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah, it's nice for like an office desk or living room or something like that.
I
Something the
definitely-
wife won't be mad at.
I know. I definitely want one in my house too, and it's pretty light. It's not even that heavy to
No.
move it around.
No, it's not, and it's easy. It's simple. Like this, you're really not going to have to maintain this at all, really, other than a couple times a week, maybe just putting a little bit of food, topping the water off. That's it.
Look at the whole school. I'm just cruising.
Yeah, they're just hanging out in the front.
Well, I think you did a great job. I love it. If anybody on our channel wants to buy one of these, follow his channel, follow his journey.
My journey.
I got it right. Because it's not, it's not something you see every day. So this is beautiful. Congrats, dude.
No problem. And in
Aye.
the future, we're going to be working together on maybe some bigger stuff.
Well, that would be my tank. This is
Yeah.
Ryan's tank. Now we need one for Lisa, Koi neck,
Yeah.
Koi neck's girlfriend, and Stingray Samurai. So we gotta get that, dude. That looks great. I love it.
Thank you.
Like if you're stressed out editing a video and you're like, I just want to take a break, and you look around, see a couple of shrimp, hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool, dude.
Thank you. And I'm glad we were able to make it a little bit more just predatory fins than just like a little micro tank and put that fish in there.
Yeah, he's the boss of the tank.
Yeah, he's the boss. And it's funny because I went into the pet store and they just happen to have it. And they're not a very common fish.
Yeah, he's hiding all the way back here.
Yeah,
That's
he'll
awesome.
come out once it gets a little more comfortable.
So
Yeah,
the lights,
man.
just so people know, this lights right here is good for plants as well.
Yeah, it's a 9 watt, I think it's a 6000 K, so it's a daylight spectrum. So it's perfect for like low to medium light intensity plants, So most plants you get at the pet store are going to be pretty easy to take care of. They'll do fine in this. And with the dimmable feature, so you could raise and lower the brightness. Look who's here! It's his tank.
Look, bro, it's your Skittle tank. Yeah.
He just woke up.
Oh,
Come here, let me see if he'll look at it.
The sleepy eyes.
Come here, Ryan. Look,
Look, right?
look, bro. Oh, my ass just turned off.
That's a new feature too. Rod's ass
Yeah.
to turn it off.
That's
Yeah.
how you turn it.
That's not a feature of the tank.
Okay.
Alright, look.
Yeah.
That's your shrimp,
Turn
bro.
it back on.
Uncle Mike gave you a bunch of shrimp. Look. Can you see
Oh
it?
my
Wow.
gosh.
This is shrimp. Yeah, shrimp. Those are shrimp. Look, red one like you.
Yay.
Well, thanks, dude. That looks great. What do you think?
Yeah.
It looks
Love it.
awesome, right?
It's super cool.
Can we have more home?
Yeah, sure.
See, you gotta do this
See?
one. You gotta do it when you're on camera. So this way, that's how you get her to say yes. Perfect. So now next one is gonna be
What do you
the
think?
crib.
For sure.
Oh,
How many wives have you ever heard say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could get another one.
Put a camera in front of them, in front of other people, and they say yes. I'm telling you. If the camera was off, she'd be like, hell no.
Shrimp. Shrimp.
But this looks great. If you guys at home watching this want one of those, like I said, we'll put all his information linked below. Thank you, bro.
You got it,
Go
Rod.
ahead, punch the camera and say see you next time.
See you next time.